Slow the field back down, stack them back up, getting them ready to go. 72, Randy Schuler. The black and yellow 51. That is Brad Anthony. 77, Chris Kelly. Our winner of the last chance, the 36 of Tim Springstroll. The 89 of Mike Egan. The 07 of Corey Kempkis. And the 2 of Lowell Bennett. Plus the 47 of Casey Johnson. Our fast qualifier after that altercation in the dash. Looks like they got that thing at least ready to take the green flag. Who will join the likes of Matt Kenseth, Joe Shear, Dick Trickle, and so many other greats as red, white, and blue champions. We write the first chapter here this evening as we got a little bottle up coming down and getting ready to go. Green flag is out. And the yellow flag flies immediately as we saw that start kind of doomed from the start. Got to keep a nice steady pace. Don't want to see the cars bouncing off of each other as they come down to the green flag, so we'll try it again. So many prestigious names, so much history written throughout the Red, White, and Blue State Championship Series. We get ready to write another chapter here tonight. 50 laps coming up for the red race. Dasso, Iverson, green. Does Robbie Iverson make the charge around the outside? He does. And here comes Chad Butts now on the outside of Dasso for second, maybe to the outside of the lead. They'll go toe-to-toe before Robbie Iverson leads lap 1. But still cruising around the outside. Kyle Kalmus closing in on that battle for the second spot as well, as the outside line continues to work here in the early laps of this one. Iverson sideways, Butts to the lead. Look out as everybody scrambles. Chad Butts able to capitalize. Kalmus moves up to second. Dasso falls back a couple of spots, and Al Kalmus in second, and Alex Stumpf is up to third, with Punty moving into the top 5 as well. Kalmus getting ready to attack as he looks to the inside of the youngster, Chad Butts. Butts able to turn him away. Kalmus going to have to file back in a second. Meanwhile, we see the 45 of Jeff Van Oudenhoven. He's up into the top 5 too. Here comes Kalmus on the inside for the lead. Kyle Kalmus, who was so strong on week number 1, finds himself at the front of the pack, going toe-to-toe with the youngster, Chad Butts. Butts used to crew for Kyle Kalmus a few seasons ago. Toe-to-toe they go. Look out, we got one around over 4. Mayhem off of 4, Strelka involved. It looked like maybe the 97 of Iverson had gone around. Not sure if he had some help. I think Andy Monday might have gotten a piece of that one as well. Saw some smoke coming out of the 10 car. He ducks into the pits immediately. Strelka going to go to the pits as well. Kendall Kempkis and the rest able to drive away. Robbie Iverson going to jump into the pit area as well. You saw the bumper cover hanging off of that machine. Might have the left rear down too. So pit crew's going to work in the super late model pit area. Just 4 laps into this one. And how about the run by Chad Butts around the outside? Mayport High School student, second-year racer. Looking good early on. Kyle Kalmus teamed with Butts Racing just a couple of seasons ago.
Piontek to split the championship. Every night, every lap, important.
As we see now, Chad Butt's going to go to the outside. Colvis will join him on the front row. And Prunty goes to the outside of Alex Stumpf. Iverson's team making the necessary repairs to his car. As the Stump Ford Pace vehicle brings the field into 3 and 4. Matt Barrett out of Wisconsin Rapids says we're going to set you free next time by. Don't forget, figure 8's still yet to go tonight. Well, Chad Butts, here in his young career, chasing his first victory at Wisconsin International Raceway. He has won Super Late Model Features before. Did that up at Norway at 15 years of age. Certainly would not mind putting that 8 car in victory lane here tonight. It has seen many a feature win in red, white, and blue action, either with Terry Baldry or Matt Kenseth behind the wheel. And now the youngster trying to carry the flag for Butts Racing. Leads the field back. We're green again. That outside line working fine once again. There goes Butts to the lead. And Dennis Prunty looks to follow to the outside. Won his first 5 features of this season, and Prunty looking for another. Colmus able to hold him off at least for now. JVO continues to work his way up through the field. The 45 now in a 4th. Travis Dasso finding a little resurgence as well as he looks to the outside of Alex Stumpf out of turn 4. Colmus a little bit of a slip that time. Butts able to escape. Here comes Prunty. Look at the run. He gets down the backstretch. Trying to file it back to the inside. Colmus still there though. Nowhere for Prunty to go as he trying to get back down low. This time they make contact. Now Prunty to the inside. Prunty sliding that time out of 2. Butts able to escape, but now it is Dennis Prunty in 2nd. Closing right in on the back bumper of Chad Butts as they roll through 3 and 4. Butts able to hold him off at least for now. Now here comes JVO to the outside of Colmus. Dennis Prunty appears to be having a heck of a time keeping that 42 car down on the inside lane through 1 and 2, and that's allowing Chad Butts to escape. Prunty closing the gap one more time. Alex Stumpf coming back to the inside of JVU. Now this time the 8 car snapping a bit sideways out of the turn, and here comes Dennis Prunty. Side by side with the lead out of 4. They make a bit of contact. Butts able to hold him off, but Prunty charges back down low. Dennis Prunty at the line that time, but Chad Butts escapes. That 8 car working the outside line of perfection. Dennis Prunty giving the youngster all he can handle. Up front they make contact. Prunty trying to hang on. What a save from Dennis Prunty as Chad Butts escapes. That'll put Colmus back up in a 2nd, and now JVO to 3rd. Now Colmus gets ready to put the challenge on, and more contact out of 4. That one was almost catastrophic as Dasso was all kinds of sideways. They gather it up and race on. Back up front, Kyle Colmus trying to charge to the lead this time. Chad Butts able to get away. JVO wants to enter the party. He's going to look to the outside of Kyle Colmus. Prunty closing back in, and Alex Stumpf is there as well. That inside line continues to open up for Kyle Kalmus as JVO looking real quick around the outside. But here comes Kalmus back down to the bottom. 15 gone, 35 remain. Chad Butts trying to get away. JVO looking like he's trying to push him to the lead. Suddenly Dennis Prunty is back into the mix as well. He doesn't have anywhere to go though. He'll just have to settle back and forth. Can Kalmus take it away this time? Chad Butts continuing to run that outside line like a seasoned veteran. The youngster doing all he can to hold off some veterans, and we have a parking lot off of turn number 2. Yellow is out. And they're going to actually throw the red on this one because there is nowhere to go over in turn 2. Kelly Springstrow, Pete Vandermolen, Mike Egan, Corey Kepkis, and others. Vandermolen certainly looked like he got the brunt of that one as he's up into the outside retaining wall. Window net is down. I did not see how that one started. I think they might end up stopping the field here on the front stretch as Pat Barrett tosses the red flag on the red race. Chris Kelly going to drive away. There's not a lot of space on a turn 2, so if cars start scrambling and sitting sideways, we've seen just how close the action here has been. Not a lot of reaction time for these drivers. Like Vandermolen into the outside retaining wall, and Kepkis in the 36 maybe hooked. The safety crew is pushing the 36 of Springstrow back. How about the racing up front in this one? It has been intense, to say the very least. Chad Butts, the youngster out of Green Bay, just holding on to the very best of his ability. On the outside line, and now he may have to go to the inside because it looked like Kyle Kalmus might have been the leader at the line that time. If he had the nose ahead at the stripe, Kyle Kalmus will be the leader. The significance of that is that he will get to choose first. When the barrel comes down, he'll get to choose the outside line if he wants it. Boy, about 5 laps ago, Dennis Prunty made the save to end all saves. He was staring at the infield and staring at the outside retaining wall and staring at the infield again and somehow collected that 42. And then caught back up to that battle. Jeff Van Outenhoven looking rather sprightly this evening as well, as he has continued to hang with the top 2. We got shirts, Fox River Racing Club shirts. Jordan's gonna throw them out. Make some noise here, come on, get a little out. Who wants a t-shirt? Behind them as we get ready to go for the barrel. Kalmus outside,
And the 8 of Butts to the inside. So now we see the roles reverse with Chad Butts inside and Kyle Kalmus outside. Seen it many a time here that outside line seems to be the preferred lane of the restart. Now we see if Kyle Kalmus can use it to escape. We'll head back to green next time by. Still a couple of cars you're going to want to watch for in this one. Kendall and Maxwell Schultz outside of the top 5, but now closing in on those top 5 spots. 34 laps left in this one. Who wins the red? We're back to green. Butts doing all he can to hold on to the inside, but there goes Kyle Kalmus. Charging into the lead now, and it's JVO looking for the second spot. Prunty slips up high as he tries to get to the line to take third. Butts will file back into third, though. Outside line still open. Prunty going to try again. Door to door with Chad Butts down the backstretch. Meanwhile, JVO has settled into second, and he looks like he is ready to go on the attack. Kyle Kalmus about 2 car lengths ahead of Jeff Van Oudenhoven. It's been a brilliant start to the season for the driver of the 9, and boy, would he like a red race win. Still a long way away from it, and plenty of cars to try to take it away. JVO poised, ready to strike, hanging back in second. Dennis Prunty back up to third, and now Bobby Kendall getting ready to try to make a move. He wants the 5th spot. Knocking out the door, Chad Butts holding on to that spot, though. Oh, trouble, Mickey Shelley going around over in turn number 2. And the yellow flies again. Shelley may have had a little help. Officials ruling that Mickey Shelley had a bit of help there from Steve April. So both the 51 and 91 will be sent to the tail. Well, Kyle Kalmus getting off to that restart on the outside just as he had imagined it. But he brings Jeff Van Oudenhoven along, and then Dennis Prunty, then Alex Stumpf. Chad Butts settles back into 4th. He had his hands full as Bobby Kendall was looking for a way around. Gone, 30 remain. You could kind of see Jeff Van Oudenhoven just sort of hanging back there in the second spot. Looked like he was content to ride. But then again, Kyle Kalmus, what a start it's been in the season for him. Clearly the fastest car here on week number 1. Top 5 finish last week as well for Kalmus. Probably the strongest car at the end of last year as well. 9 car looking pretty good. And of course the kids love the Batman on the side. JVO trying to play the role of the Riddler, or the Joker, or Bane. Take your pick. We see Apel and Shalley falling to the tail of the field. Looks like Sawyer Efforts and Strelka is still feeling the residual harm from that first caution, so they're hanging back as well, and the barrel is down. And JVO is going to the inside of Kyle Kalmus. Here we go. Dump Ford pace vehicle going to pull the field around once again. So now we see Kyle Kalmus joined by Jeff Van Oudenhoven on the front row. And Oudenhoven with a couple of red, white, and blue championships to his name. He hasn't seen victory lane here in quite a while at WIR, at least by his and his team standards. Laps still left in this one. We get ready to turn them back again. Green tap. Once again, Kalmus gets the jump on the outside, able to take the lead. The Batmobile engages. JVO back to second, and here comes Prunty trying to slip around the outside, but JVO says no. Big spark show that time out of Travis Dasso. Meanwhile, watch Andy Monday, last week's feature winner, after the early skirmish, moving toward the top 5 in the 10 car. They're side by side in front of him and Kendall. As Chad Butts has gotten back to that outside line, looks like the 8 car is most pleased when it's up high, side by side with the 66 for 4th. It was Kendall and Monday who scrapped last week on the way to a feature win for Monday. Kendall had to settle in second. And now it's Monday trying to find his way around the 11. Maxwell Schultz back to the inside as he joins the battle. Kyle Kalmus looking fine out front. JVO and then Prunty and then door-to-door back behind. Still Chad Butts holding on up top. Monday fading just a little bit now as he surrendered the spot to Maxwell, who's trying to put some pressure on Bobby Kendall. All that still happening outside of the top 5. Stump now going to muscle his way up into the 4th spot. Just past halfway gone. Kalmus still leading the charge up front. Second spot, JVO maybe in danger a little bit as Prunty closes in. Kyle Kalmus cruising out front, looking for the red, white, and blue win here this evening.
Bobby Kendall getting a little physical now with that battle for the 4th spot. Kendall trying to get to the inside of Alex Stumpf, who would not allow. Good battle from 4th on back. Watch that out of turn 4. Now Andy Monday poised to strike out Chad Butts just outside of the top 5. Make that for the 7th spot as Monday gets to the inside of Butts. Stumpf, Kendall, and Maxwell. Quite the skirmish there. Here comes Maxwell to the inside of Kendall. Trying to slide into the top 5. Maxwell, door to door with Kendall this time down the front stretch. Monday makes the move as he charges past Kendall. Steve Apel stepping back up as well in the 51. He'll look to the inside of Butts too. Smooth sailing thus far for Kyle Kalmus. 35 down, 15 left. Now it's Maxwell's turn to try to find a way around Alex Stumpf as he steps up to the plate. He'll take a swing down to the inside as they go to 3 and 4. Stumpf trying to shut the door. Too late though. Maxwell is there. Big time contact off of 4 as Maxwell muscles his way up another spot. "34 cars on the rail right now. Not sure if he's going to have enough time to catch up to that top 3. Kendall's gotten around Stumpf and now Monday looking for another spot. More contact there as Stumpf is on the outside of Monday. Oh, big trouble going into the turn. Brad Anthony hard into the outside rotating wall. He and Mickey Shalley coming together in 1 and 2. Anthony backs in, and that's going to bring out the yellow. Hard contact there by Brad Anthony, and unfortunately just past the soft wall as well. Mickey Shalley involved. All drivers are okay. Boy, what a tough day there for Brad Anthony. Making his super late model debut. First time they got that car out. Unfortunately, it's going to go off on the hook. Like we said, just missing that soft wall that usually absorbs a bit of the impact. Still 13 laps left in this one. And just before that yellow flag, Maxwell Schultz had gotten around Alex Stumpf and appeared to have the quickest car out on the track. Looked like he was going to need a yellow, and now he got it.
So maybe this one isn't over just yet. Your leader is Kyle Kalmus in the 9. Jeff Van Oudhoven running second. Dennis Prunty is third. Maxwell Schultz now in fourth. And rounding in the top 5 is Bobby Kendall. All right, we have exhausted the number of barrels that we will use, so this will be a single file restart. Kyle Kalmus, Jeff Van Oudhoven, Dennis Prunty, Maxwell Schultz, and Bobby Kendall, your top 5, with a baker's dozen still remaining this one as we go back to green. Maxwell on the attack right away as he looks down to the inside of Dennis Prunty that time. Down the front stretch, Prunty going to try to turn him away, but Maxwell's got the inside line. Coming off a turn before they make contact, Maxwell trying to muscle his way to third. Schultz and Prunty side by side out of 2. This is allowing Jeff Van Oudhoven and Kyle Kalmus to escape. Prunty trying to get back into the third spot, desperately trying to hold on the outside. More contact between him and Maxwell. Prunty doing all he can to hold off Maxwell Schultz, and now he's going to slam the door shut like the end of a bad Tinder date. Maxwell had to back out, and here he comes again to the inside. Prunty able to hold off Maxwell. All this allowed Kalmus and JVO to get away. Kalmus' lead still on the healthy side. JVO trying to chase him down. Maxwell doing all he can to try to dispose of Dennis Prunty, but he has just not got quite enough to get past the 42. Trying to rev it up again. Here comes Maxwell, right in the tire tracks of Dennis Prunty. Can Maxwell get it done this time? Right front to the left rear is Prunty. Wants to ease it back down to that inside line again, but this time Maxwell is there. More contact as they come off the 4. Mighty Maxwell, he uses his muscle to take the third spot away. And he slowed down a bit that time going into the turn. I wonder if Maxwell maybe might have an issue after the contact with Prunty. Oh, Apel by force down to the inside of Alex Stumpf. He'll take another spot away. Things getting physical in the final circuits here. Meanwhile, JVO is not letting Kalmus get away. Maxwell has escaped Dennis Prunty. Bobby Kendall looking to step up now in the 11. He might try to slide to 4th before this one is up. Kalmus breaking away just a little bit now. It'll be lap number 47 this time by Kyle Kalmus. Continues to cruise. Steve Apel getting ready to make his move as well on the 51. He's closed it in on Andy Monday. That's just outside of the top 5. Actually make that for the 6th spot.
April right there, tapping on the back up of the 10 car, gonna try to get around him going into the 3 and 4. Back up front, the right flag is out. One left for Kyle Kalmus. Holy Red Race win, Batman Kyle Kalmus.
The driver who won so many late model features here in his young career in the super late model, as we said last year, probably one of the fastest guys toward the end of the year, is off to a fantastic start here in 2018. And for the first time, he picks up a red, white, and blue state championship feature, striking first here in 2018 down in Victory Lane. Kyle Kalmus!
Yep. Yep. We didn't even do a photo. Oh, they got do they get marked for next weekend? These are, you can use cool.
Kyle Kalmus pulls it down in Victory Lane. Excited crew here, congratulating him.
Why is they allowed to use cool tires?
And here he is, Batman Kyle Kalmus.
If you left the one, they'd buy 4 every week and they'd be done racing and then it just forces them to save money.
Congratulations from his wife down here.
Whatever.
More crew members. We'll let him get his helmet off and celebrate this moment here. Kyle, congratulations here. Man, this thing's been fast all year long, and you had a couple of cautions, but you defended them all.
Yeah, this is a tough crowd, one of the toughest in the States. I've been blessed to have a sweet ride all year. The guys been working hard. I can't thank them enough. And just really proud to finally win a red race, my first red, white, and blue feature win. I want to thank Ken Sports and LNS Electric for hosting tonight. They do a lot for this club, and what an awesome night. We had great fans. Thanks for coming out. Wonderful weather. I want to thank all the rest of my sponsors, Brew Pub Pizza, Bougie Roofing and Siding, Kelmus for Kylan Construction, and this one's for my brother-in-law, Travis. He was in the ER tonight, and we're praying for him that he gets better. But him and the rest of the guys at Sign Country do a wonderful job with the cars. The Batman scheme the kids are loving. We're having a lot of fun with it this year. So, and mainly I just want to thank all my crew sponsors and the good Lord above for putting nights like this together. Just blessed to be able to be in His glory for tonight for that.
You mentioned that it was one of the best crowds, race car drivers up here. You had to defend guys like Jeff Van Elden, multi-time champion, Dennis Prunty, multi-time champion, Maxwell Schultz, red, white, and blue champion.
Yeah, you got all of them guys that they bring it every night, and I tell you what, Chad Butts gave up a good battle. He didn't make it easy getting the lead on him. I needed that caution to be across the line at the right time, but he's another up-and-coming driver that there's more than a handful of them out here that you got to go wheel to wheel with, and it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, sometimes bad things happen when you're pushing it that close to the edge, but it's a lot of fun. We love doing it.
Congratulations, Batman Kyle Kalmus in Victory Lane.